A Valley family is sharing their experience tonight after losing a loved one at a Mesa hospital. The family reached out to us after seeing our story last week about reports of systemic problems at Banner Baywood in recent years that put patient safety at risk.
The facility is now back in good standing with the state and the feds, but there's concern that some of the same issues persist. Michaela Marshall here in the studio tonight with an update on the story you've been working on.
This widow I met with today says that her husband should still be with her today. He died at Banner Baywood after she says he was mistreated and neglected by the staff there. She filed a complaint with the state health department, and that investigation is ongoing. She hopes sharing their story now will prevent anyone else from having a similar experience in the future.
You know, we're a close family. We're still close. And he was the heart of it.
Every day is a struggle for Louise Baker. She lost her husband of 43 years in May. Doug was 67 years old when he died at Banner Baywood Medical Center in Mesa.
About 12 hours later, he was gone after they were making a plan for him to come home.
Their daughter, Catherine Lowe, claims her dad's care was mishandled from the start. She says he initially went to the doctor because his stomach was swollen and his skin was turning yellow. And while he was at Banner Baywood, the family learned he was diagnosed with cirrhosis due to his alcoholism.
I felt like that he was just like treated like he didn't matter. He wasn't important to anybody at the hospital. And we were just basically in their way, taking up bed space.
This family says there were signs he was suffering from internal bleeding, and the death certificate shows that is one of the symptoms that ultimately killed him. But they felt all of their concerns were brushed off.
Had they taken notice of his stools, his lack of blood pressure, his lack of blood in his veins, they may have been able to save him.
During his hospital stay, Louise says her husband was left in soiled briefs for hours. She says it was up to her and her daughter to change and clean him. She remembers this conversation with one of the nurses.
I understand Doug needs lots of brief changing. I'm like, yeah. She goes, well, I have to tell you that he might have to wait because we're busy up here. I said, well, I have to tell you he's not going to lay in his own feces for any amount of time.
State Health Department records show this is not the first time this has happened. Last year, Banner Baywood was given a citation after at least one patient was hurt when they were left in urine-soaked underwear because the staff was too busy. It's one of many violations that nearly led the hospital to be cut off by Medicare more than once.
Treated him less than human in my eyes.
In the last couple of months, inspections at Banner Baywood found no violations. I asked Banner for a comment. They sent me a statement which reads in part, "We take patient feedback very seriously and thoroughly investigate any concerns that are brought to our attention. Their full response will be on our website, azfamily.com. Live in studio, Michaela Marshall for Arizona's Family.